And I give thanks to Almighty Allah for making it successfully for me to travel all the way from BA to Greater. Inshallah, before we continue with everything, let's give thanks to Almighty Allah. He's like when we go back to the Bible and the Quran, there was a man called Hidr. Like when we go back to the Bible and the Quran, there was a man called Hidr. Moses' time. Moses, we call him Musa. When the children of Israel asked Moses, are you telling us that you are the only one who is knowledgeable in the world at the moment? Moses said, yes. He beat his chest. Allah said, Moses, it's never true. Go and seek for knowledge. Moses asked Allah, whom should I go and seek knowledge from? He said, go to the east. You will find somebody there who is waiting for you to teach you knowledge. Moses wake up in the morning with his student Yusam, who the Christians call Joshua. They were moving with, Allah told them, when you are going to go with dry fish, that dry fish, a fish that is dead and dry, go with that dry fish. The dry fish will show you where this man is.
All this is in the Quran.
It's in the Quran. It's
dry
in the
fish.
Bible. Yes,
dry fish.
Dead dry fish.
Whoa.
So when they break, Moses set up with his student Yusam, as Joshua you refer him to. On their way, they get tired, and Moses asked them to lay down under a tree and rest, then continue their journey. In the process of resting, the fish get out from the back of Moses, take his way into the sea. So when they wake up, they can't find the fish. They check their bag, they see the root of the fish, it passed them to the sea. When they get to the sea, there was a man sitting on the water, set fire on the water, called Hidr. Hidr know their name, called them Musa and his student Yusam Ta'al Hunna. Come here. I'm the one Allah says you should come and seek knowledge from. The other time Musa panicked and said, how do you get to know my name? He said, that's why Allah says you should go and seek for knowledge. You don't have anything. Oh! So what Musa knew at that time, he knew Allah gave him little and give Hidr to little, but Allah still recommended Hidr for Musa to go to him for knowledge. So what I'm having here, somebody have more than what I have.
Yeah.
So what Ali said to have, Allah give him what I don't have.
As the story goes, Musa was giving a sermon when he was asked who's the most knowledgeable man among the people, to which he replied, I am. But in another version of the story, Musa volunteered that information unprompted, saying that he's not aware of someone on earth more knowledgeable than him. Either way, Allah didn't like it. He admonished Musa for not giving him credit for this knowledge, and informed him that there is indeed a more knowledgeable man. Musa wanted to know how to find that man, and Allah said that he's at the junction of the two seas. That's pretty vague, so Musa asked for directions, and Allah instructed him to take a fish in a basket. Where he loses the fish, he'll find the man. Can't get more specific than that, I guess. They didn't have Google Maps yet. So Musa did as he was instructed. He brought a fish, put it in a basket, and embarked on a journey with his servant boy. They walked and walked till they reached a rock by the beach, where Musa had a little nap. In the meantime, the fish miraculously made its way out of the basket and into the sea. But Musa didn't notice the fish's departure. So when he woke up, they continued walking, and walking, and walking, till Musa told his servant that they're tired, and ordered him to give them their lunch. And that's when the servant remembered how the fish miraculously made its way into the sea. How the heck do you forget something like that, you might ask? Well, of course, the story has a clever explanation. The servant said that the only reason he forgot to inform Musa is because the shaitan made him forget. How convenient. Musa says that's what we've been waiting for. So they followed their footsteps back to the rock where they found a man sleeping with his clothes on his face. Musa figured it's probably the wise guy. So he uncovered the man and said salam. Al-Khidr asked, who are you? Musa identified himself and said that he's there to learn. In response, Al-Khidr was very dismissive and predicted that Musa wouldn't be patient enough. But Musa was persistent, so Al-Khidr agreed to let him tag along, as long as he didn't ask any questions.
A dry fish, a fish that is dead and dry. A dry fish, a fish that is dead and dry. Go with that dry fish. The dry fish will show you where this man is.
All this is in the Quran.
Meantime, the fish miraculously made its way out of the basket and into the sea. But
dry fish, a fish that is dead and dry.
Meantime, the fish miraculously made its way out of the basket and into the sea. But
this is in the Quran.
It's in the Quran. It's
dry
in the
fish.
Bible. Yes,
Dead dry fish.
Dead dry fish.
Whoa.
So
I'm enjoying
when they break, Moses set out with his student Usan, as Joshua you refer him to. On their way, they get tired, and Moses asked them to lay down under a tree and rest, then continue their journey. In the process of resting, the fish get out from the back of Moses, take his way into the sea.
This is in the Quran.
It's in the Quran. It's
Dry
in the Bible.
fish.
Yes,
Dry fish.
Dead dry fish.
Whoa. This is in the Quran.
It's in the Quran. It's
Dry
in the Bible.
fish.
Yes,
Dry fish.
Dead dry fish.
Whoa. 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 Fish.
Dead dry fish.
Whoa.